have I locked the door? Like every single night I go to bed, I get up to check on the door. It's always locked. So usually they will ask me, what language do you speak? I'm like, oh, I speak Creole. Like, me too. And then they will say something. I'm like, well, we're not. It's not the same Creole.
Do you remember the whole toilet paper craziness that happened everywhere? I never understood that.
Oh, yeah. And everything was like gone in the supermarket.
Out of all the things that people could stock up, why toilet paper?
There's water. I mean, back home, you just, you know, that is like the least, in my mind, I was surprised. I'm like, that's the least of like things in my
list of priorities.
Super
low.
Exactly.
But it's a nice thing that you brought up water. So I hate drinking tap water in Manchester.
Do you?
It just, maybe just the area where I live, it literally tastes like bleach. I can't do it.
I like the taste of like the for me, I'm like, this tastes clean. Maybe it's because of the bleach.
Maybe. I just can't do it. I feel like whenever I have it, you know, when you drink water and you hydrate yourself, there's almost like a sense of relief after drinking it. The water here doesn't do that for me because my body just feels like I just swallowed a whole bunch of bleach.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
And whereabouts are you from?
So
By the way, I'm lying. I know where you're from. I just Googled, but obviously, because I had to do some research about you. So it's just for the sake of
it. That's fine. I'm basically like originally from Sierra Leone, born and raised there. As I said earlier, I moved to the UK in 2020. My whole family is back home. I'm the only one here. I was born in Freetown, like the capital city. In Sierra Leone.
Do you miss it?
I do, every day.
Aww.
I do. The life there is quite, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do miss it, but I feel like the amount of like, the way I was missing it last year or the year before to now, it eventually gets easier. Because now in the UK, I felt like I've started my whole community. The weird thing is when you move outside of home, when you go back, you're going to be like, so now I feel like I'm in between. I'm not fully here, but when I go back home, I'm not fully there.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It's like, it's really, because when I moved here, after 2 years, I went home to visit my family and I was missing the UK, weirdly enough. I was like, not missing the UK, but I'm just like, something is different.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not that it didn't feel the same as it was when I was like there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I get that. Not to the same extent, but so I was born in Angola.
Okay.
But I didn't live in Angola at all. We moved when I turned 1.
Okay.
But I grew up in Portugal. Obviously, Portugal is like around the corner. I can visit quite often, but when I moved here for university. And I remember the first time I went back home and it felt so different. Like I missed home a lot, but then when I went back and I saw, this is going to sound so dumb, but realizing that everyone was just living their lives normally without me, it made me feel so weird.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was the same. I think for me, it's not, I don't know. You know, when you're like in one place, if you haven't moved, you have your friends, like you have a routine. Yeah. And once you remove yourself from that environment, you grow as a person. You meet different people that have got a different mindset. I still miss home. I miss my friend. I absolutely miss my family, my friends. But it just doesn't feel the same anymore. Yeah. When I go there, I will have the best time ever, but I'm just like,
it's not the home that you knew before you left.
Before I left. Yeah.
I get that.
Oh, it's weird.
It is. And it's also because just like you said, you're meeting new people, you are experiencing new things.
Yeah.
You're still you, but at the same time, you're a different person.
Different, yeah.
And sometimes one thing that was really weird for me was comparing the type of people that I met here versus my friends back there. And I never realized how different they were until I went back home again.
Yeah.
That's when I realized. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, wait. Whoa, you guys are so different.
I had that when I went home. I was like, oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you change so much as a person. And then in some ways you don't, I've seen this thing where like if someone has moved away from home, it becomes a point where you're like, you're never in one place anymore, because one foot is on the other side and the other foot is on the other side.
Yeah.
Because on this side, there's some certain things people will do. I'm like, we don't do that back home. And when I go back home, there's some certain things that they do. I'm like, that's not supposed to be done. So you're just battling between two different. Sierra Leone, compare Sierra Leone to the UK, so the differences are like, it's huge. It's a big difference. And I noticed that with my friends, even with my family back home. I'm just like, wow.
What was the biggest like cultural shock that you got when you arrived here?
When I arrived here, how there's no community here. In a way, sense of community. I mean, there is some. But back home, when we say community, it's like my neighbor watching after my kids, my neighbor discipline my kid. Sometimes in some extent, it's really like, please chill out, that's my kid. But in another sense, where like they discipline your kid. If your kid is doing something bad, they will be able to like come in, not necessarily like discipline them the way you discipline them, but they will be able to like step in for you. You can go to work and leave your kid with your neighbor without even thinking something is gonna go wrong. Like, absolutely, I was raised by like different people back home. My auntie, my uncle, my neighbors, my aunties. So it's like a community work. If there's a wedding, if someone is sick, if someone is getting married, if someone is moving away, you see how like the community comes together. But here, it's like, if you have your problem, you deal with it yourself in your household. Like, no one is interested. I guess is the work ethics here. Everyone is busy with their own like work and bills, and people are just working here basically. While it's different back home. So the sense of community was like one of the biggest shock. I was like, when I first moved here, like the first week I was going for a walk, and then back home, when you see your elderly, it doesn't matter even if it's not elderly, you say hi, like you say good morning, hi, how are you? And I was like so naive. I was going for a walk, and every person I see on my way to the walk, I'm like saying hi or waving, and they're just looking at me. Is she okay?
No one said hi back to you?
You know, the way I will say hi, it's like, it's not like in here you look at,
true.
You smile. That's like a sense of like hi. You get used to it. It's like you smile. Like if someone says hi, you say hi. But I would just be like, good morning, hi, you know. And people are just like, is she okay?
Yeah, I get that. It's so similar in Portugal in a way. My mom and my dad, but mainly my mom, the first time I went back, every time I go back, really, she tells me that I'm getting ruder by the day. That the UK is just turning me into a rude and cold person.
Yeah.
For me, a really simple thing, because I don't think it's that, I don't think the difference would be as big. One thing that I notice is when you say hello to someone in Portugal, you hug them and you give like two kisses. And that's like, I don't know, you're just a little bit more welcoming. That's a way of showing respect. That's a way of kind of showing that you care about them through a greeting. But then here, they don't do that, right? And I remember when I first got here and I did that to someone and they were like, you're from the other side of Europe, I see.
Yeah. And there are like a lot of like certain instances where you just like, I am naive. Like sometimes you see kids. I mean, in certain aspects, like back home, we just doesn't matter who. If you don't know this a person, you'll be able to like you're free enough to like play with a kid, talk with a kid. Here, I'm a bit restricted.
Yeah.
If let me say for example, I'm in a bus and we're going somewhere and there's a kid there trying to like I'm like quite conscious to like I do do funny faces, but I hold myself back because I don't want someone to have like a wrong idea.
Yeah, of course.
Because it does happen.
Has it happened to you?
Not really.
Okay, thank God.
I try my best for it not to happen to me. Not really, but you like when you watch social media and you see how things are, you're just like your mentality changes. You're like,
yeah, you get a little bit more reserved.
Yeah.
You shy away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's time for me to introduce you actually, because
Okay.
I noticed that we are like 20 something minutes in and I haven't even introduced you yet.
Yeah.
So I like to not share the full introduction with people, and one of my favorite things about this is seeing the reactions of people to the introductions that obviously I create based on the things that I find out. I cheated a little bit.
I'm excited to see.
I cheated a little bit with you.
Okay.
Because I asked you if there was anything else that you wanted me to add.
Yeah.
And you gave me some pointers. I must say, one of them I couldn't find anything about, so I'm really glad that you mentioned that. But okay. Are you ready? Let me know if you approve this.
I am ready.
What's up, B? Welcome to the Pyjamas Club, a podcast where we talk about everything, nothing, and all the things in between. Today's guest. By the way, okay, I know I always interrupt my introduction to talk about the guest of the week. This week's guest is a beauty queen. Okay, she's absolutely stunning. So this week I am joined by someone who's graced international stages.
Oh.
Okay, someone who slays every single photo shoot.
Okay.
A multifaceted person, because in addition to being within the fashion world, a model, she's also a nursing student.
I know.
A content creator and the owner of the most stunning face and the most beautiful skin ever. Marie Esther. Hey. I'm going to clap for you. I know it's only us in the studio, but can I ask a question? It might be a dumb question. Mm-hmm. Also, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So Sierra Leone, you probably have more than one language that is spoken in the country. French is one of them. French is not one of them.
No.
What are the languages?
So we have like 18 ethnic groups. And we have Creole. Creole is basically broken English. In Nigeria, they say pidgin English. It's quite similar to like the Nigerian. I can understand a Nigerian pidgin English. They can understand our English, but some of the words are different and the accent obviously is different. That's like our, what is it called? General language we speak.
Yeah.
And then we have our mother's tongue, like the local languages.
Yeah, the mother one.
Which I don't speak. It's quite, it's
you know
quite
what?
sad, but
yeah.
anyhow.
I was convinced that French was one of the languages. Why did I think this?
No, because every time I speak English, people think I can speak French because of the accent. But in Creole, our broken English is basically mixed with different languages. It's mixed with like French. There's some French words like boko. And then we have Portuguese. I think we have some Portuguese in here. I can't remember, but it's like so many languages mixed in one language, and obviously English because we were colonized by the British.
Side-eye. Yeah, that does make sense. In loads of other countries, obviously, I think loads of countries have their version of Creole. In Cape Verde and Mozambique, the word it's so similar. We pronounce it as crioulo, which it comes more from.
But it's really different.
Yeah.
It's the same with Gambia. Gambia, they have their language called Creole, but it's not the Creole. I know when they're like, and they will ask me, what language do you speak? I'm like, oh, I speak Creole. Like, me too. And then they will say something. I'm like, well, we're not. It's not the same Creole.
Yeah, it's so interesting that it's the same word.
It's
though.
the same word.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might be wrong. But I think Creole is basically languages mixed together.
Yeah.
So
I think it's like a dialect.
Yeah.
So for I don't know how many years, all of these languages existed in the same space, and people just transformed that into their own thing. Join them
together to understand each other.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what they taught me in school anyway.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure
during like the slave trade, Freetown was like the time for the first. Oh my God, my history. This is where I need to prove my. So all of like the slave trades that were released during, I can't remember the specific time, but Freetown was like the city. They just like, what's the word?
Everyone was
just
there.
like, yeah.
Okay.
They were released into Freetown, if that's a word.
Yeah.
And then because some of them comes from like a different background.
Yep.
They didn't understand each other.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how Creole came about. And then because of the British colonizers, when they were there, in order for them to like understand each other, we were mixing like our local dialects, and some people come from like some slaves were like from the French country, from the Portuguese country. So it's just like all those languages mixed together.
Yeah.
That's how Creole came about.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting.
Yeah, it's really sad, but it is interesting.
Yeah.
I also don't speak my mother tongue.
What's your mother's tongue?
It's Kimbundo.
Kimbundo.
And I don't speak it. And it's really sad.
It is sad. I'm really sad I don't know how to speak it, even though I can speak the Creole. But for me, I don't see it as like, it's not my mother's tongue. It's, yeah.
Yeah. My mom can actually speak it. She's the only person in like my direct family that can speak. She's better than my dad.
Oh.
She can still read in it. She has books in it as well.
Wow.
But I know, and I tell her all the time, like, you need to teach us because...
What happened?
Mom, what happened?
What happened? Yeah, I need to be saying that to my mom. Like, what happened? Why did you not teach me?
Yeah.
But do you know some words though? Like,
nope.
No.
I don't know anything. And all the words that I know, I'm pretty sure that they are Creole instead of from... However, there's a lot of words in the Portuguese vocabulary that came from Kimbundu, but it's mainly used as slang in Portugal. So, I don't know. And every time I go back to Angola, or every time I speak with someone that grew up there, they say my accent is white. And they're like, I can see where you grew up. Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah. Do you know, like, I can't remember the time, but there was like Miss Universe Angola won like Miss Universe. She was like my idol. I was like, if she can do it, I can do it, because I think she's like one of the first, like, not just black person to like actually win Miss Universe. She's quite in the pageant world for black girls like us. She's like up there.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Yeah. The dark skin, Maria Borges, is that her name?
I can't
right.
remember.
She has dark skin, her natural hair, or just shaved hair at the time. I don't remember.
Beautiful.
And her features are super traditional, which is you don't see much of that in beauty pageants.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But talking about that,
ooh.
you, oh my God, I couldn't believe myself. Let me open my notes so that I don't get the year wrong. You were crowned Miss Universe Sierra Leone in 2018, and then you represented your country again in 2019.
Yeah.
Like, that's so cool.
I know, that's crazy. That was like, it's still so surreal to me, because it's such a like an amazing experience being there with like girls from different parts of the world, everyone competing for the same thing, but as well have like that sisterhood.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Do you still talk to them now?
We have a Miss Universe 2019 group. Some of them sometimes when they travel, especially when they go to like the USA, either New York or they're going somewhere else, they'll be like, we're going to New York for an event. Does anyone around to meet up? And some of them was like Instagram friends.
Yeah.
Like we don't necessarily meet each other, but we do speak once in a while. I mean, as time goes on, everyone just goes about their business. But at the start, it's like you're like really close, chatting on Instagram, hyping each other out.
That's so cool. So I thank you so much for sharing with me that Maria, I'm pretty sure her name is Maria Bosch, inspired you to also compete. Is that what happened?
Sorry?
The Maria Bosch, the Angolan model.
Oh yeah, she competed at the time when she won.
No, I mean if she inspired you to also stick with that path.
Oh yeah. It's like when you're into, I mean, as Black girls, we always look for like representation in the industry, and obviously when you're going to a competition, the one thing in your head you want to win,
of course.
And I was like, if she can win, there's a chance for me to like, even though I didn't win, there's a chance for me to win. But yeah, she inspired me in that sense. And she's like, when you look at her, she's like so beautiful, and she's like a typical African girl. And you're just like, oh my gosh. And then during 2019, Zuzi Binzi Twinsie won.
Okay.
South Africa. She's got the short cut. That's nice. You see, we're getting there.
So how is this? How is the actual process? How does it work?
So, cause of COVID, I think that was like the start of COVID. So my experience was different from like the other girls. I mean, previously, usually it's like 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks competition. You arrive on scene, then you go through your introduction week, your registry week, your fittings. It's quite intense. But for me, I mean, for us, our team was, the competition was just for 10 days, something that should take like 2 weeks to cost 10 days because of the COVID. They wanted to wrap everything up, and they wanted to do the pageant. They didn't want to cancel that year. So imagine we got there. Sometimes we go to bed at past midnight, waking up before 6 because you have to do your makeup, you have to go to charity events, you have to do presentations, you have to work for brand. It is intense. You see, you see pageant queen, they're on stage looking all glazed with the hair done, makeup done. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
I can imagine it must be so chaotic.
They're working so hard. Like, people work so hard to get to that position. It's mentally, physically, emotionally. You put you're all in pageantry. So at the same time, it's like, it's really beautiful.
When you go to the pageant, do you already have everything picked? And I mean, like, if you already know what makeup looks you're going to have, what outfits you're going to have for all the stages, is that already picked? And it doesn't move?
Some girls that are like if you're coming from like Philippines, Vietnam, or you're coming from Thailand or South Africa, they're also into like a country like big, or Venezuela, oh gosh.
Yeah.
Venezuela.
Yeah.
They are there. They have everything picked from the day they arrive, the outfits they're going to wear, like every single outfit. You see them. I was there with like my 2 small bags. And when I got there, and you see other girls with like 10, some of them have 10 suitcases.
Yep.
And you're just like, wow. In Sierra Leone, it's different. It's quite small. It's a small country. And majority of the things you do for yourself, basically. The organization is not that big.
It doesn't support you.
And the government doesn't really care about pageantry, to be honest. They're not that interested.
Even as well as a whole thing. There's beauty pageant schools where girls get enrolled as early as from the age of like 6.
Yeah.
There's such a big culture. You have to learn how to walk in heels. You have to learn your posture is something
the posture, the way you sit.
Yep. Even the way you talk. They analyze and train you to do everything in a certain way. Even the way you speak. Yeah. The way you eat, just everything, how you're presented.
The event you attend to, what you post on your social media. I mean, back home it's not like that. It's like, oh, wake up. Like me, literally, one of my friends recommended. I've always been into. I mean, when I was a kid, I was like, if there's a dancing competition, or if there's a competition anywhere, count me in. I'm gonna be there.
You like dancing?
When I was younger,
Oh.
not anymore.
Okay.
I can't dance. I mean, you know, I can have fun, but I'm not a good dancer. But and then one of my friends, she's like, you will be a good pageant queen. I was not even thinking about it. She just like out of nowhere, she's like, I think you'll be good for pageant and try a competition. I was like, and then, cause you know, when I was younger, I was like into like entertainment competitions. But then as I started growing older, you know, not older, like as soon as I hit puberty, everything changes. I didn't want to like be in the spotlight anymore.
Yeah.
I was like quite shy. I started being so shy. And then I was like, as soon as she said it, I was like, then I started thinking about it. I was like, I used to enjoy being on stage. I used to enjoy doing these things. Maybe I need to give it a try. And then I tried. My first try, I won the competition.
That's a flex.
That's a flex.
Did you hear that? First try, and she won.
First try, and I won. I was not even. I didn't even think I was gonna win at all. It was not in my mind. I knew I wanted to like. I think for me, I just wanted to like pick up where I left when I was a kid, and then I got into the pageant. I really loved it. Did all the preparation, and then I won the competition. I was like, ooh. I actually love this. I just like, you know, you lose. Sometimes you have a passion and then that passion will die out and then something will happen and you're just like, I forgot how much I enjoyed doing this. And then, so I didn't compete in the Miss Universe stage in 2018 because I won in 2018 because of like personal reasons and organization reasons. But then I competed in the Miss Universe International stage on 2019.
Are you planning on competing again, or?
I would love to, you know.
Okay.
But I don't know. I never want to say never. I don't want to be like, no, it's not going to be for me anymore. I don't know. At the moment, no.
Okay.
But I might just wake up one day and something happen. I'm like, I'm going to be there. It's time. Yeah. Literally.
You're still working as a model.
Yeah.
Both runway and photography.
E-coms, yeah.
Do you have a favorite?
I like e-com.
Really?
Yeah.
I was expecting you to be a runaway girl.
That's where the money is.
The runaway?
No, the e-com.
Again, I expecting it to be the other way around.
No.
Okay.
Runways. Money is not on runways. It gives you exposure, gets you out there. But e-com, especially when you're doing a campaign, that's where the money is.
Okay.
So
I suppose with runway also. First of all, it must be super competitive.
Oh, runways are straight. I love them. I absolutely. I mean, I prefer e-com because of, you know, when there's money in your bank, money. But the runway is like it's thrilling. It's like it's exciting. Getting on stage, doing your hair, and you're like, it's quick.
Go. Everything is timed.
I love that thrill.
Yeah.
But then you spend a whole day doing a runway, and you come back home. Sometimes you're on a minus because think about transportation.
They don't pay for that? Oh.
Some majority of the time. They're like, runways like a way to like express yourself, getting yourself out there because other people from like different industry are going to be there.
Yeah.
And if they like you for your brand, then they'll book you for like e-com. E-com is where they make the money. Yeah. Runway is just like, it's a show. It's basically a show. Yeah. So, I mean, maybe for like, you know, top runway models, which I'm not.
But she should be.
I should be.
If you're someone working with those brands, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you waiting for?
Here.
She's right here.
But yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying this just because you're here, but obviously I looked at your Instagram and
Oh, thank you.
there's this thing that, okay, not every model has this, but I think models that can do runways, there's this thing about their I don't know how to explain it. There's just this aura about them that is
Oh,
just so like graceful when they walk. Do you know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Right. And not every model has it, but obviously I guess that's normal. Some
Yeah,
people are
that's
specializing in
normal.
other
Yeah.
things. But I think that people that can do runways, they all have that, and you feel it in the way they walk. And I know that sometimes your runway walk is not your normal walk.
Yeah. But you know what? Sometimes when I'm like, especially when I have headphones on, when I'm walking in the street, I literally feel like I'm in a runway. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care if anyone is looking at me.
Mhm.
I mean, I forget myself. I'm like, especially when it's like a music that I really like, or if I've walked on a runway with a certain music and that music is on, automatically my brain will just start. I will just start walking like that in the middle of the street.
I can imagine. Have you ever got someone that is just randomly taking pictures of you? Have you ever got that?
I don't know.
Because there's so many like street photographers here.
Yeah. Oh, I met one time. He took a photo of me. We did like a whole photo shoot.
Just on the spot?
On the spot, yeah. He met me. He met me. I was going for food with one of my friends, and then it's just like, oh, I think I would love to like. I've not even seen the photos since.
Oh.
Yeah, I followed him,
Mhm.
but I could not remember his page anymore when I went home,
Yeah.
and he's on my following list, but I don't know who he is, and I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
Maybe I will see it someday. It'll just pop up and be like, oh, that was me that day.
Maybe if he sees
Yeah.
this, he'll reach out. Hey, I have
Yeah,
your
hey.
pictures. Here they are.
Exactly. Come get them.
So do you have, okay, so you liked the photography part more. How do you refer to that? The photography part, how do you refer to that? He-com?
Acom. Yeah.
Okay. So that's like campaigns and okay. What was your favorite brand to like work with so far? Do you have one?
So far, I love working with Mercy, you know.
Ooh, I know. Ooh.
I like the founder. She's so sweet. The team, like when I go on set, it doesn't feel like I'm on set because they're like so nice and so lovely. We're all having like fun. They hype you up, you know. So it's like, it's really nice working with them. And then I worked for Rafai as well, you know, the makeup brand. I like the brand itself. So when I got the job, I was like, yeah. I was excited. That one was more for like the brand because I absolutely love the brand. What next?
Do you have a dream? I'm pretty sure you do have like a dream brand that you'd like to work with.
Yeah. You know what? I would love to like, dream brand.
Yeah, if there's, you know, every time, maybe something that you wear a lot, makeup or clothes or even accessories.
Accessories.
Yeah.
I love me some jewelries. I think it will be, I mean, they are all top there. Universe, bring it to me, you know, like the Van Cleef or Pandora. I love Pandora. Working with Pandora or doing a campaign for Pandora.
Yeah.
Like a a jewelry campaign. Oh, I would love that. The day I'll get a job like that, I'll be jumping. I'll be jumping.
I can see that for you. It'll happen soon.
It'll happen soon.
Getting
it out there to the universe.
Yeah, universe.
Yeah.
Bringing
Sprinkle,
this to
sprinkle.
you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We are completely off the schedule here. No. I'm not, but it's fine because honestly, you are so interesting, and I have just so many questions for you that I completely derailed this whole thing. But we have a few segments here on the podcast.
Okay.
So one of them is called Pillow Talk, where essentially what we do is just a set of rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Ask a few questions. You can't think too much about them.
Okay.
And you just have to give me an answer.
Oh. Let me get ready.
Okay, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. Who's your fashion icon?
Oh. I hate those kind of questions. My fashion icon. Maybe let's come back to that one.
Okay. You could also say that you don't have one, and that's fine. That's also
I
an
think
acceptable
so.
answer.
Maybe that's the thing. I don't
Really?
think I have one.
Okay.
Maybe I do, but I just can't think of any at the moment.
I'm sure you do.
I'm sure I do.
Okay, we'll go back to that. Moving on.
Okay.
Okay. If you could, I know that you've just said. Okay. If you could do a campaign for any designer, who would it be?
Pandora, come here, please. Like a jewelry campaign.
Please. One beauty product you can't live without.
Lip gloss.
See, that was fast.
That was fast.
Okay. That's how I know that I got
Lip
the question
gloss.
right. You were like, yep, I know that. Do you have a favorite lip gloss brand? Or color, maybe? It's just all these...
Just like, I like those clear. Most of my lip gloss, like my clear lip gloss, the one I like, I just get them from like the drugstore.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, describe your style in 3 words.
Comfortable, easy, and classy. Yeah. I like to be comfortable.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you ever, I don't know, how can I word this in a way that is not crazy?
Just go for it.
Do you ever give like styling tips to people? For example, if you see someone that you think you look really nice, like if you change certain things, it would look really... No? You know, I saw someone on TikTok, they just do that. They just give...
I think I would love that, when we go out with me and my friends, I'm always the one dressing them up. I'm always like, that necklace doesn't go with that dress. Maybe change the dress or change the necklace. Oh no, that jewelry is too big. Maybe go for something smaller.
Yeah.
I always do that with my friends, but
I think that would be such a good content format for you. Because I've already said this. You're also a content creator, obviously. And we talked about this in the beginning. You don't like editing.
No.
So I think something like this would be easy for you, because it's so natural. And all you have to do is just talk in front of the camera about it. Yeah. And then, I don't know, the more the bigger the flow or the better the flow of the video, the less editing you have to do. Yeah. So you could literally just start with simple things, like simple styling
I think
tricks.
the ones that one of my friends has mentioned it to me as well. She's like, I think you need to like start doing like, fashion, what goes with what. Even if you have to do it on yourself, be like, I got this dress, this is how you can like style it in like those style videos. But for me, ideally, I would love to like personally just like meet a random person and be like, would you be happy for me? I mean, in the streets, would you be happy for me to style you for a day?
That is so cool.
Yeah,
yes, you should 100%
I think
do that.
I would love that so much.
You could fake that.
Can you?
Yeah, just get one of your friends.
Yeah.
Just get one of your friends.
Yeah.
Pretend like you ran into them and be like, hey.
Let me style you.
And you're like, oh, sure. Yeah. I've never met you before.
I love that.
Yeah. Please do. I would 100% watch that. Another segment that we have is what we call bedtime thoughts.
Okay.
Which is essentially, when you're going to sleep and, you're in bed, you're reminiscing about your day and just thinking about your day makes you think about other things.
Yeah.
So this is basically a time where we share a really random bedtime thought we have.
Okay.
So, do you have anything to share with us?
Sometimes I'll be like nodding off, trying to sleep. It's not about like what my day's been like. Be like, have I locked the door? Like every single night I go to bed, I get up to check on the door. It's always locked. But I always have that fear my door is not locked.
I understand that 100%. I have a ritual when I walk inside of my flat, which is I take my shoes off, I lock the door, I wash my hands. I always do this. But somehow before going to sleep, I have to check if my door is locked.
Yeah. I will be in bed. I would have had my shower, done everything in bed. Like I'll be nodding off. You know when you're like just about to fall asleep, your body is going into that state, then bang, is my door locked?
Yeah.
Then I'll get back out of bed to go check. And always, I've never met it open.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't know. It just happens.
Why are we like this?
I don't know.
Because it's always locked. We know it's locked.
It's always, yeah, it's the same with me. As soon as I get in, I just lock the door. I lock it straight away.
Yeah.
But still, I'm like, you know what? There'll be days, I hope it never happens, but the time where you'll be like, I'm so sure it's locked, and then you go to sleep and wake up, you find out it was open.
God forbid.
God forbid.
Yeah, let's not.
No.
This is not a place where we would want doors to be unlocked.
But I always double check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I forgot to ask you, actually? That was one of the questions I had for you about the modeling work. We always hear about models with a darker skin complexion talking about their bad experiences with makeup artists. Oh. Have you ever had that?
Not necessarily with makeup, but with my hair for sure.
Oh.
Because my hair is like really short, 4C hair.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll go on set and literally they'll just like, now I've learned my lesson. When I go in with my hair, I make sure it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm going with my natural hair, if they want it short or they want my natural hair, I'll moisturize it.
Mm-hmm.
But before I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I would just be like, come with your natural hair, and I would literally not do anything to it. And I would get on set and they would just look at me and be like, yeah, it's fine, without even doing anything. I'm like,
your hair's just dry all over the place.
Dry,
it's not
and
even brushed, like even nothing. And they're just like, just go.
yeah. I'd be like, yeah, it's fine. You don't need to do much. I'm not.
That's crazy.
And you've spent like literally an hour on someone else's head and you're just looking at me and like, it's fine. You don't need to do.
Do you think things are getting better now, though? Are people more... Oh.
I hope so.
Okay. From the side, I thought you were going to say like...
No, I hope so. I don't know. For me personally, the kind of like shoot that I do, I do it with a wig.
Okay.
Now I've started doing braids. So I've not had... I think it's like models who are like in high fashion.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, because high fashion, they want you to be with your natural hair. Yeah.
Which is so cool.
It is cool. I like shooting with my natural hair because it shows my face more. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, when you go on set and someone doesn't know how to like do your natural hair, you don't feel your best because your hair is not moisturized. It's not... Yeah, there's nothing going on.
And it's also annoying for you to, that if you want yourself to look good, you're going to have to probably do it yourself. So you have to go there with your own product while every other girl has someone working on their hair and their makeup for hours. You just have to do it yourself.
Yeah, sometimes they'll just be like, tap the front, be like, like literally, you'll be sitting there before you know, you don't go like that. I think you're good. I'm like, wow. Yeah, thanks.
Do you have an agent? I have so many questions, so random.
Yes, I do have an agent.
Okay.
I'm with Boss Model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they... Wow, I have no idea of this industry, by the way. So I'm sorry if some of these questions are really dumb. But I would expect your like agent to, for everything that you book, like confirm with them, be like, hey, do you have a hairstylist on set that
the thing is with me, I know like I should be more firm, but the thing is with me, when I'm on sets, it doesn't matter what kind of hairstyle, what kind of clothes I get.
You get the job
I'm
done.
gonna rock it. I'll get the job done. So
and I know that's right.
So I don't let it get to me. I'm there to work. I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
I know it's not fair.
That's why you need an assistant there or an agent there, because you're not supposed to have those conversations. The person you're with is supposed to solve that for you.
I just get the job done, go home, do my hair, get in bed, have a shower, whatever. Mm-hmm. I try not to think too much about it, because if I make a scene,
that's
it's not gonna change. They're gonna like class me as the angry girl.
True.
Just do my job and go home. As long as the pay is good enough.
I feel like there's ways of talking about this without making a scene.
Oh, yeah. But they will always find a way to make it you look bad.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Well, you are stunning.
Thank you. So are you.
Thank you. And I do want to see you work with Pandora and all of the other jewelry designers.
Jewelries, please find me. You can tell.
Please find her.
Please find me. Jewelry brands and like beauty stuff, because I can pose with my face more.
Yeah. I also feel like makeup would be so good.
Yeah, makeup, skincare.
Makeup, you know who I see you collabing with?
Oh.
Pat McGrath.
Oh.
Their eyeshadow palettes are so pigmented.
Oh my gosh, it will happen.
It will happen. Pat McGrath, hey.
Yeah.
Hey girl, how are you?
Hey.
I love your makeup. I love your story. Dark-skinned women working in high fashion.
So just a quick one. Would like your podcast long term? Like, do you have when you get bigger, which is going to? Do you have like a podcaster or a celebrity or someone you would love to have on your podcast?
I have a few people.
Oh.
I have a few people from different areas. I think scientists would be my first.
Scientists?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Wow.
I really like...
You love talking about science.
Yeah, I love talking about science. There's this guy called Andrew Oberman.
I think I know him.
He, in addition to being like a content creator, he's also a professor at Stanford University.
Oh.
I think his degree is in... I actually don't know what his degree is in, but he talks a lot about the benefits. Just his entire branding is about sharing what you can do to be healthy, not just like physically, but also mentally.
Yeah.
He talks about your physiology. Yeah, it's just really cool. And then celebrity-wise, honestly, Beyonce.
Universe.
Because Beyonce doesn't give interviews.
No.
She doesn't.
She doesn't. I can't remember the last time she's done interviews.
And even when she does give interviews, it's always like on magazines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or just online stuff, written. It's never in person. So can you imagine?
That would be huge.
That would be amazing. And then the third person, actually, Madame Joyce.
Oh, is Madame Joyce?
She's also a podcaster. She's UK based. She's amazing. Her branding is, she's just so fun, so authentic. Love her.
Oh,
would love to have her here.
That's nice. Yeah. Just keep going. It's actually fun. I've don't know how long we've chatted for, but it's nice and it's quite cozy.
Oh, thank you.
Squishy.
You're the first person to ask me that.
Oh.
Yeah. So thank you.
You're welcome. Just keep going. It'll happen.
Look at us.
Dream.
We'll both talk about
again.
Yeah. And all of these things will happen. That day. Yeah. Before we go, we always ask our guests if they have a goal or something that they want to achieve before the end of this year. And then we're going to come back on the podcast and we'll talk about how you achieve that goal.
Oh,
it doesn't have to be something really big, but
nice.
Just anything that you can think of.
So, so many things. So many things. Obviously, starting my uni. That is going to happen.
Okay.
So that's out of the question. I don't know.
It doesn't have to be anything big. Some people said that they want to celebrate their birthday this year because they've never celebrated their birthday before.
Yeah. I want to go on a solo trip by myself this year. I've never done it.
Yes.
It's in my mood board.
Okay.
Like solo trip.
Okay. Can you give us like a date by when you want to do that? I'm sorry, we are taking goals seriously here.
I don't know. I'll say September.
On camera.
I'm being held accountable.
On the last day of September, I'm going to message you. I'll be like, hey, girl, how did that trip go?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go on a solo trip. I want to do it before my 28th birthday.
Okay. Nice.
So yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for coming to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Is there anything you want to plug before we go?
Watch the video.
Thank you.
And thank you for being here till the end.
Well, thank you so much for watching another episode of the Pyjamas Club. Bye.